Hey guys, good afternoon. So in today's session, I'm gonna create another video of A2019. Now in today's video, I'm gonna talk about read the CSV file that contains information in regards to COVID with a different state list with total number of deaths, total number of active cases, new death, and all the details that is being stored uh, in the CSV file. I'm gonna create a bot named I'm gonna create a bot named Corona Bot Data. Give the name Corona Bot Data. Create and edit. So after I do that, I'll just drag the CSV open command from the action tab. Select the desktop file. Select browse. Select the file from the desktop. What you can see here is COVID US latest data. Now this data is from the last week, so I would consider end of the March. So I will select the contains header. I will also select trim leading and trading spaces. I'll select encoding is ANSI. Click on apply and save. So that finished the first step. Now after finish the first step, what I'll do, I'll select the loop command. So let me go through select the loop command and drag the loop inside the flow view. You can also do that by using list, which is list view is much better compared to the flow view. So in the iterator, what I'll select is for each row in CSV or TXT file. Now after do that, you need to check the default session should be the default. Now after that, I'll click on assign the current row to this variable, which is record variable. So I'll select the record variable as Corona row and use that as an output and click on create and select and then apply and save. Now the second step has been done. Now after second step has been done, drag the if command inside the loop. Now in the if command, we need to choose string condition. Source value will be our Corona row record variable. Select index, so is zero index, not instead of equals to, check for the not equals to. And then here in the target value, we need to create a variable to check the null value. So what I'll do, I'll check uh, null value or whatever the name you want to save it, and use as output and click on create. Now after that, you can just either press F2 or you can just click on the checkbox, and that cross option into the text box and select check null value and say yes, insert. Now see, click on apply and save. Now the third step has been done. Sorry. After third step has been done, what you need to do is you need to drag analyze open command and analyze close command. Now this analyze open and analyze close command needs to have a default session as default. Now close command is basic. Analyze open and close commands allow you to have a bot analysis dashboard based on the data that we provide. So okay, so I'll just drag it and make it a bit in a proper way. After that, I just say click on save button. Same case for, so this is done. Now the main key important things after this, I'll select the string assign command. So click on string command and click on assign. Just put it inside analyze and select the string, which is Corona row. Now Corona row records, that's either you can select 0 or either you can select 1. That's fine. Okay, so I'll select 0 and select here, which is I need to create one variable, that is state, then use an output, click create and select, and then apply and save. Now we need to do the same, but this time we have the variable which is a numeric, so we need to select string to number, just drag it after the assign state one, and select the corona row again, but this time the index should be 1. Insert. Now we need to create another variable, which is in this case we can select as total cases and use an output and create and select, apply and save. Now we need to do this for another 4 variables. So next variable into the queue is new cases. So I'll select it from here, a string to number, but before that we also need to select corona record and index is this time 2, and then create a variable, give the name new cases, use an output, create and select, click on apply, click on save. Now again we need to do that for another 3 more variables. So this time corona instead of 2 is corona record number 3. Insert, and then instead of new cases, this time we need to select total deaths. So create a variable, select total death, use as output, check the checkbox and click create and select, apply and save. Do the same for other variable named new death. So first, once again, we need to select corona row, which is a record variable. Okay, click on insert, then create variable, which is new death as an output, create, select, apply and save. So the last command that we need to try is active cases. So I just select that. Again is corona record, but this time the index should be 5. That's the last one. Create another variable, which is again number, use an output, create and select, click on apply and click on save. Now the last steps in the close command is we need to select all the variable except check null value. So I select state, total cases, new cases, total death, new deaths and active cases. Then click on apply and save. So now let's try to run the command and just wait for the output to be get generated. Okay, so the bot executed successfully. Let's just wait the bot to finish the execution, and once it's finished the execution, then I can just click on analyze command to see the result generated by the BotInsight dashboard. There you go. So that's all, guys. So as you can see, it's a list of the states with the different value. Okay, and that's all, guys. Have a great day.